Hello everybody, today you're going to learn lots of phrasal verbs in context with a short story, and then I'm going to go over some examples before finishing with a little quiz to put you to the test. So that said, let's get started. Welcome to English with Lewis. Let's go! Jack decided to look up an old friend and pick him up for a quick catch-up. They drove off to a cafe, ran into another friend, and caught up over coffee. The conversation turned to work, and Jack mentioned he was thinking of changing jobs. He had come across an interesting opportunity, but was put off by the lengthy commute. His friend suggested he look into remote work options. Feeling inspired, Jack decided to follow up on this advice the next day. There we go. Okay, let me repeat the story one more time, and this time you'll see it on the screen. Much better, right? All right. Jack decided to look up an old friend and pick him up for a quick catch-up. They drove off to a cafe, ran into another friend, and caught up over coffee. The conversation turned to work, and Jack mentioned he was thinking of changing jobs. He had come across an interesting opportunity, but was put off by the lengthy commute. His friend suggested he look into remote work options. Feeling inspired, Jack decided to follow up on this advice the next day. There we go. Firstly, to look up is to search for information, often online or in a dictionary. I tend to look up new words that I don't understand. Pick up is to collect someone from a place, often by car. For example, when I fly back home to England, normally my parents pick me up. Drive off is to leave a place by car. Okay, let's go. We should drive off to the supermarket. Run into is to see or meet someone unexpectedly. The other day I was walking along the street and then I ran into my old teacher and I said hello. Catch up is to discuss recent events and discuss life with someone that you haven't seen for a long time. I haven't seen my friends from university for 5 years. I should really catch up with them. Turn to is to start discussing a new topic. We started catching up, speaking about our friends, and then we turned to work and started speaking about what we do. Think of. Think of is to consider. We can also say think about, but never think in or on. Right now, I'm thinking of having a sandwich. I'm thinking about going for a run. Come across. This is very similar to run into that we saw before, and it means to see or meet or find someone or something by chance. When I was looking for my keys, I came across my old notebook. Put off. This is to be discouraged or dissuaded from something. For example, I wanted to accept the job, but the fact that you have to work on Saturdays really put me off. Look into. Look into is to investigate or to research. I think we need to look into the causes of this problem. And finally, follow up. This is to take further action on something. After I sent the first email, now I think I should follow it up with a meeting. Okay, well done. Thank you for watching until this point, and I hope you've learned something new. But let me know, how many of these 11 phrasal verbs were you familiar with before this video? Of course, we haven't finished yet. We're still going to do a little quiz to go over the phrasal verbs, to review them. But yeah, now you can see them on the screen. So this is your moment, your chance to take a photo or a screenshot so you can continue reviewing, going over these phrasal verbs whenever you want, really. So go for it. Do it. And now, let's start the quiz. After years of not seeing each other, he decided to look up an old friend from university. They agreed to meet outside the cafe, where Jack would pick up his old friend. Next, with both of them in the car, they drove off to the park. Unexpectedly, they ran into their former roommate walking through the park. Over lunch, they took time to catch up on all the missed years. Eventually, the topic turned to their current job situations. Jack confessed he was thinking of a career shift. During his search, he came across a fantastic job listing online. However, the idea of him moving to another city put him off slightly. His friend recommended he look into working remotely as an alternative. Motivated by the conversation, Jack planned to follow up on the suggestion immediately. Woo, 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 woo. Well, how did you do? Let me know in the comments, and that's it for today. So thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.